The AI industry is currently in a state of absolute paranoia. Right now, there is a massive shadow war happening between Google, OpenAI, and Anthropic, and the internal leaks are spilling out everywhere. We are tracking a site compiling every scrap of unverified data, codename, and internal benchmark regarding Google's most secretive model yet, Gemini 3.5 Pro. Look at the data we are seeing. We have rumors of a massive 2 million token context window, private enterprise testing, and completely contradictory reports on capabilities. The timeline is pure chaos. We are seeing internal Google codenames like Fierce Falcon, a model variant allegedly built purely for raw coding speed. There are even highly credible reports that Google entirely scrapped the original 3.5 base model and restarted pre-training from scratch just to compete with what OpenAI has coming. The pressure inside these labs is critical. But before we look at the insane visual benchmarks that just leaked, I need to show you how to prepare for this. Because the truth is, it doesn't matter which megacorp wins this AI war. What matters is if you are positioned to profit from it. That is why the smartest builders are inside the AI money forge. While everyone else argues on Twitter about unreleased models, my private community of founders is actively building autonomous revenue systems. I just dropped a massive new batch of automation SOPs into the classroom. When you join the forge, you aren't getting theory. You get the exact step-by-step blueprints, the prompt templates, and the workflow architectures we use to build AI-native businesses. And to power those systems, members get VIP access to the Forge Arsenal, my private, curated database of over 1,100 AI tools, frameworks, and agent components. You don't guess what tech stack to use, you just open the arsenal and deploy. If you want my dev team to build these systems for you, go to Forge Studio. But if you want the blueprints and the arsenal to build it yourself, hit the link in the description. Now, let's look at what the next generation of AI is actually capable of. The expectations for these upcoming frontier models are bordering on science fiction. If the leaks around Gemini 3.5 Pro are true, Google is packing some serious heat under the hood. The rumored deep-think reasoning mode is designed to trade instant text generation for deliberate, multi-step logic and extreme spatial reasoning. But the leaked benchmarks are a complete civil war. We have two separate, unreleased data sets showing completely opposite conclusions. One leak shows Gemini dominating Claude Fable 5 and GPT-5.6 on front-end UI coding and zero-shot reasoning. The other leak shows it falling significantly behind. It is a massive corporate disinformation campaign. But forget the numbers for a second. Let's look at the leaked visual proof of what this next generation can actually generate. We are seeing models autonomously code and render incredibly complex, stylized 3D environments, like this papercraft samurai scene, directly in the browser using WebGL. We are moving entirely beyond text. We are seeing models generate highly textured volumetric 3D assets and even fully playable coded 3D game environments from a single prompt. And all of this requires massive memory. The push towards a 2 million token context window is exactly what enables a model to hold an entire rendering engine and its assets in memory at once. Look at this voxel-based beating heart. The model is managing complex state changes, color mapping, and animation loops autonomously. And when it comes to pure physics, the new models are terrifying. When hooked up to local environments, they aren't just writing scripts. They are programming interactive physics simulations in real time. Bowling, air hockey, billiards, the models are mathematically calculating trajectory, velocity, vector angles, and elastic collision mechanics flawlessly on the fly. And just hours ago, a new massive leak dropped. Reports are stating that Gemini 3.5 Pro is consistently beating GPT-5.6 in internal evaluations, with a targeted July 17th launch. Google might actually be taking the lead. The landscape is shifting by the hour. If you want the blueprints to capitalize on this before your competitors do, click the link below, join the AI Money Forge, and start building your empire. I'll see you inside.